parked over there anyway. And the purpose of going over there is?
Because they're conducting business over here. So they're getting them out of the business. They're conducting business over here.
You know, Pima County government.
They work hard.
$2 billion in the hole so far.
They're working hard on trying to make it 3. We're getting close.
Well, I was just in Birmingham, Alabama, and they're filing bankruptcy over their water and sewer system bonds that they're failing to pay on. So imagine what that's going to do for Birmingham. You know, and we're right behind them. Right behind them. They just don't like to talk about it, that's all.
So how many spoke up last night? How many occupiers were there to speak up for themselves?
Oh, there were probably a good 15 of them. There was one old grandma with an acoustic guitar.
I heard you talking about that this morning.
I put it on the web. It's on Facebook and it's on YouTube.
I'll watch that. I remember you saying you were going to put it up.
She did a good job.
I'll have to watch that one. I remember you saying you were going to put it up.
But I missed Rahina speaking because I was driving at that point in time, so I was a little off my game.
This guy with his face covered.
Yeah, I know. You should be arrested for that in public. I'm sorry. What are you hiding from?
The law?
I mean,
yeah, what is he hiding from? He comes to demonstrate and
he's hiding his
no,
face.
but you know, just in case I do something illegal, maybe my face is covered.
yeah. Well, my favorite is, what does domestic terrorism really mean? Let's have a definition so I can apply it to these people. So I can.
So they're kicking them out of all the cities except Tucson now.
They got 2 or 3 people there. I'm gonna wander. Wander.
It does. Yeah. That's why.
We having fun yet?
We come and disrupt slightly. Yes. Slight disruption.
Actions are illegal, not human beings. Go up on
not human being is illegal.
Sorry, but you know.
Not human beings.
Yeah, it's okay.
Actions are illegal. Not human
You're
beings.
the first line ahead.
Actions are illegal.
People are not illegal.
Actions are illegal. Not human beings.
Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Not human beings. Actions are illegal. Can we just stop this campaign?
My advantage west. My advantage west. My advantage west.
I think that's
Oh, mediocre at best. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's backwards. My feet hurt. Minor.
By not having his office in Wells Fargo too.
Oh, sorry. I was all lined up.
No, he's insulted.
Joe Wells Fargo! Who's Wells Fargo? Joe Wells Fargo! Who's Wells Fargo? Joe Wells Fargo! Who's Wells Fargo? Joe Wells Fargo!
That's like the best one. We gotta make a sign saying that. Joe Arpio says, you guys mind doing a quick interview? Mind
doing a quick interview?
All right. Go ahead, Ethan. Break out the violin.
Yeah, Ethan, go for it. Okay.
This guy plays the violin like nobody we know.
What outlet are you with? General Ford.
And culture. Oh my God.
You're talking about Casey's.
No, I'm anti-interview right now. Yes! Okay! I'm ready! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! As we gather in solidarity! As we gather in solidarity! To express a feeling of mass injustice! To express a feeling of mass injustice!
Ethan, what do you think about our sheriff?
We must not lose sight of what has brought us together! Of what has brought us together! As one people united! As one people united! We acknowledge the reality! We acknowledge the reality! That the status quo is unacceptable! That the status quo is unacceptable! And that our political and economic institutions!
I truly believe that no human being is illegal. Actions may be illegal, but no human being is illegal. I just was talking to the sheriff a moment ago, and he used the word illegal. That's the word that he uses.
Has undermined our rights! Has undermined our rights! And it is now
here
up
to
to
endorse
us! It is now up to us! The people! The people! To refound those rights! To refound those rights!
With Adam, but I am familiar with Sheriff Joe Arpio, and you know, it really concerns me that he's coming here to our community here in Tucson to endorse candidates because of his views on dehumanizing
the monopoly of power. Exercised by government.
Yes, it does sway this definitely. I mean, this is a strong political statement by Sheriff Joe Arpio to come here and endorse a political candidate. I mean, he is effectively saying, you know, I support you, and you know, all of my political apparatus stands behind you, and that's a cause for deep concern.
You would vote for that. Illegitimate. Their power is illegitimate.
By virtue of having this endorsement by Joe Arpio.
Specifically, they're here to talk about continued fight against immigration as far as what's happening now with Western.
Yes, and I actually think that Russell Pierce being voted out was an extremely positive step. It represents the work of so many people, so many hours. That actually is a great victory in the struggle for human rights in Arizona to have Russell Pierce from office.
I think the goal is sort of to get Adam on board and replace Russell.
Well, if he's going to replace Russell Pierce with the same kind of dehumanizing, white supremacist kind of thing, then that's a cause for great concern.
What are the odds of someone from that Tucson who's been, you know, very strong and very much
I think that the odds are not good. I actually have a lot of faith in our community here in Tucson. I think that people in Tucson are conscious of racism and that we will resist any kind of attempt to represent us with these racist ideas.
You don't think Sheriff down here is going to change things politically, getting Adam elected?
I think that Sheriff Joe Arpio has a tremendous amount of support. I mean, clearly, of course, he has some supporters, but there are
unacceptable to the majority of Americans. To the majority of Americans. We misinformed and fearful. Misinformed and fearful. We condemn governmental and corporate manipulation. We condemn governmental and corporate manipulation of the media. For the purpose of spreading disinformation. For the purpose of spreading disinformation. And concealing, incriminating, or embarrassing information. And concealing, incriminating, or embarrassing information. We recognize that financial corruption and failure. We recognize that financial corruption and failure are practiced with impunity. Are practiced with impunity. Under the slogan, too big to fail. Under the slogan, too big to fail. In the midst of their devastating failure. In the midst of their devastating failure. We condemn the rewarding of massive bonuses. We condemn the rewarding of massive bonuses. To financial executives and elites. To financial executives and elites. We condemn the pressure to limit workers. We condemn the pressure to limit workers. Including migrant workers. Including migrant workers. Pay and access to health care. Pay and access to health care. In order to inflate profits. In order to inflate profits. And overcompensate managers and executives. And overcompensate managers and executives. We demand the recognition. We demand the recognition of workers' rights as human rights. Of workers' rights as human rights. We oppose the systemic orientation. We oppose the systemic orientation of outsourcing more and more jobs. Of outsourcing more and more jobs. To exert further pressure on workers. We condemn the scapegoating of the poor. We condemn the scapegoating of the poor. And in particular, the scapegoating of immigrants. And in particular, the scapegoating of immigrants. Including those who enter the U.S. Including those who enter the U.S. Often out of desperation. Often out of desperation. We will not tolerate. We will not tolerate the torture, confinement, and cruel treatment. The torture, confinement, and cruel treatment of non-human animals. Of non-human animals. And we condemn those. And we condemn those who actively hide these practices. Who actively hide these practices. We condemn the structural adjustment policies. We condemn the structural adjustment policies of the IMF, WTO, World Bank et al. World Bank et al. Which have disrupted and degraded. Developing economies throughout the world. Developing economies throughout the world. Consequently, we demand. The forgiveness of the crushing debts. Imposed by the above bodies. Imposed by the above bodies. We condemn the use. We condemn the use of legal teams, lobbyists, and other means. Of legal teams, lobbyists, and other means. To circumvent the spirit of our laws. To circumvent the spirit of our laws. We condemn the universal commodity.
I guess they get their free speech after all, huh? I don't see any fascists suppressing them, do you?
We condemn the practice. We condemn the practice of blocking generic forms of medicine. Of blocking generic forms of medicine. That could save people's lives. That could save people's lives. In order to protect investments. In order to protect investments. That have already turned a substantial profit. That have already turned a substantial profit. We condemn the execution of persons. We condemn the execution of persons and oppose the privatization of prisons. And oppose the privatization of